Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
With every new season in the game, players hop in expecting something more fresh, something exciting, something extraordinary, something to keep them invested in the game. With such high demands, developers tirelessly work behind the scenes, attempting to craft the best dish to serve to their players. They come up with cool battle passes, cool draws, neat skins, all in desperate attempt to keep the game interesting. And might I say, sometimes we're hitting pretty good, and in some cases, it's just dog shit. Across all seasons, I've just recently started to pay attention on the changes that take place in Battle Royale, and that's when I noticed the weapon rotation. Now, for those who don't understand what weapon rotation is basically in the name, swapping out this gun for another gun to give the player a new experience. Now, from a developer's perspective, I get it. It's an easy way to keep the gaming experience in BR exciting, but from a player's perspective, I find it to be hella annoying. Don't get me wrong, some seasons got a pretty decent weapon rotation going on, but other seasons, I'm sorry my friend, I gotta say,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I can't recall any specific season, but I do remember one where they dropped the KSP in Battle Royale. A freaking KSP! For those who don't know the KSP, I can't blame you cause nobody talks about it, but it's basically an SMG with a pretty damage rate per bullet. But here's the catch, it's a 3-burst gun.
What the hell is even that?
I'm not a specialist or anything, but I know the only reason people pick up an SMG in BR is for close combat, and specifically for hipfire. And you don't need rocket science levels of knowledge to understand that 3 bursts are not it when it comes to hip firing, at least not in BR. I get it, you're doing your best to keep the experience fresh in BR, but it's frustrating having to run into 3 buildings, trying to loot, and coming across the same gun 3 times. And I gotta say, its fire rate isn't bad either, none for the 3 burst is, but firing in groups of 3s against an enemy with full armor plates in close combat, that's just suicide, bro. I also can't forget the 20-round SMGs in BR either, the OTS and the CX9. They're both pretty guns, but here's the problem. A 20-round gun with a fire rate of at least 80 is diabolical, and that's just for the OTS. We haven't talked about the CX9's fire rate of 120. And for the assault rifles, please don't forsake us. There are some seasons where they just yanked the AK-117 from BR, which is both a relief and a tragedy, and they end up replacing it with crap like the Man of War or the AMAX. At least drop the M13 instead. Anything decent but those two. Like, what am I supposed to do with the Man of War, huh? And it's not even equipped with thermite mag, it's just the plain Man of War. And you can't tell me anything about the AMAX either and expect me to listen to you. Not even the legendary can save this gun, it's trash. In and out, low damage, slow fire rate, and the mobility ain't doing it any justice. I just plain hate it, I hate it. We have guns like the Crick 6, which without a red dot or a mythical iron sight, you're basically carrying a doo-doo, or whatever this is. The M16 is a 3 burst, so obviously I'm not a fan of it in BR. The FFAR is beautiful, but the magazine size gives me migraines, and the Groza...
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I care less about the shotguns and snipers cause I rarely use them, but I get humbled a lot by these players, so here are some I wish get taken off BR. The Jak 12 and the BY15. These are both horrific encounters. And for the snipers, I wish they get rid of the DLQ, because getting stunned every time you take a shot, that's not a good experience, man. Developers, please bless us with a decent weapon rotation this time around. We've had enough of the EM2s, please don't forsake us. And for the XPR, scratch the off the